Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
Going okay for whichever position played.
Dude, how is Spirit not picked?
Phantom
Ah.
assassin.
Like that would have been the moment where it gets picked. That would have been good. I just like I was thinking about it when I saw.
Yeah, so maybe they were fine with Lina versus Kunkka, but with this swap, X-Torrent mid. Can you get this kill? Palos has to fairy fire. Instead, the first blood is elsewhere. It's bottom lane where Febby ends up going down hard on the Rubik, a signature hero of his. He looked very good on it in their last series they played, where TNC actually, you know, played very well against Boom. Unfortunately, they still got the loss, but definitely a TNC team that looked a whole lot better, and they're looking a whole lot better in this top lane. With the lift back, they pull back in Mamangdaya, and he's going to go down. And coming back in to do some harass onto Young God here. They're TPing in the Yahweh Kunkka. They want to get this X catch. They go on Onryo on the Tidehunter. He's a big boy. Have they got the damage to bring him down with the Ghost Ship? It should be enough. Young God blinking in to finish off the kill, so they get the kill down bottom. And elsewhere, Snapfire was getting brought down top, so 2 kills. These kills are nice on the Tidehunter, but you look at the farm of these heroes, it's TA up top. Arbing on the Weaver in the mid lane. May get caught out by the X here. He's trying to stay out of range, but does end up getting found here with the TP coming on the Snapfire. They want to turn on this one. Play hard is low. He's got 10 sick charges, but won't get a chance to even use them as Yahweh, now in full retreat, gets caught by the cookie stun, and Palos has got himself a double kill. He was already top of the net worth farming ancient stacks, and he's getting kill after kill. 2-0 for him, and a 2k gold lead. Hoping for a meld strike may have saved his life there, but he just gets chased down by the haste rune. Elsewhere, top lane, Kiss is coming out, doing some good damage. But it's the Lina who falls first, and Febby just trying to keep himself alive with the Spirit Siphon, but...
Seeing smoke. I think they're expecting a setup on the PA, so they moved top. But okay, now they return.
The X initiation. They'll even commit the exorcism here with the outpost. There are TP counterplays here. They need to get out quick. And they'll get out unscathed. The team just farms. Feels like maybe they're going for a bit of a BKB timing here with both cores trying to get it, but...
Yep.
While that's going on, Lane's been caught. Yep. Cookie not going to get him out of there, and the Snapfire should die here as well. Yahweh doing a great job. Be a little careful. Has an Aegis here, but he and his team are somewhat playing around a lot of dire vision here. This ward in the jungle could cause some problems.
Ravage.
Blink, Ravage on 3. They kill the Death Prophet and take out the PA's Aegis instantly. Will they go for more here? The PA going to look to blink back here. Stolen Ravage! Rubik trying to do what he can, but there's just not enough follow-up initially. But TNC now showing up with numbers with the PA coming in. No BKB, no problem. Young God happy to play clean up here with these stuns on cooldown like the Ravage.
Still standing, 50% HP. You're playing... like, you have literally 2 moves to make into the Ancients, 2 ways to get there. Norm? Okay.
He's dead. I think he was planning to come in, nuke the wave, and blink away, but he walked into the wave to Scatterblast, and there was a torrent.
Just a tiny little bit happens.
Yeah. TNC want to fight now. It's a 5 versus 4. TNC are around, but they get scouted up by the trap here. Blink, Ravage, it's going to be onto the Kunkka to start things off. Palos is instantly dead with OB.Neon committing the BKBs to make sure this fight goes okay, and Zhao Yu doesn't have a BKB, so this Viper is going to get chased down, it looks like. Almost gets away, but Tidehunter just making sure they get that kill, and now what was a 4 versus 5 is suddenly a 4 versus 3. Mamangdaya with a BKB of his own. Looking for Febby on that Death Prophet. The exorcism damage is too much, though. Mamangdaya just dies. And PA elsewhere onto the side dies to the Palos Templar Assassin. The MKB pickup is too much.
The triangle, perhaps they can get the pick off.
That would be huge for them, but they need to get this kill quickly. Gush is there. Is there enough follow-up? Norman with the Blink Scatterblast onto Young God. The Cookie Sun isn't there in time. PA got off the BKB, and OB.Neon just feed away 2 more kills. This should be Roshan for TNC. Or they'd much rather these bigger ones. Onryu blinks out of there. The PA's there to follow it up, and yeah, he just melts to the fan of Knives Break, and...
Yeah. He understood it. Like, he didn't even try to continue running there. He was... they were positioned kind of nicely to break the smoke. Just the blink was not enough. Febby?
Gets low. The damage isn't there, and OB.Neon... I thought the other heroes down here would just get out, but they wanted to keep this lane pressured. So they're going to lose another support in Arbeng. Time-lapse back, has a Shikuchi, needs to be careful. There's a Sentry Ward that's almost in range of him. Playhard's
They
nearby,
caught
and they
him.
are going to scout him out. Yep. Silence is there, and Bang will end up going down. They lose 3. The Aegis will be expiring before any kind of a push comes, but
It's now it's hard. He has no buyback.
PA Young God happy to just blink in, get another kill. Feels like they're just picking OB.Neon apart. Febby, once again, the frontline 5 position on the Death Prophet. Pressuring this tier 3 tower, getting it low, getting it to half health, but...
Comes back in, releases the ghosts again.
Yep. Blink in from Yowie. They've caught the Lina. Can the BKB come out in time? Lina gets stunned up, does get a chance to finally use it. Tier 3 tower, still what they want to pressure here. Young God doesn't quite finish off Mamang Dai here. Nice scatter blast to stun the PA, who gets broken, has to blink away. Tidehunter on Ryu, going to finish off the kill here. He's in the front lines and managed to find himself one. He wants more. Yahweh would be a great kill on the Kunkka if they can get it. And this is the problem with pushing without the Aegis. Playhard's been scouted out by the bug. Weaver wants to chase this one down. Arbang just needs 1 or 2 more right clicks to come out, but it looks like Playhard will get chased down by Omryu. This Tidehunter, he may be in the Nether Toxin fighting into the break. He's being feared up with the Spirit Siphon. Febby, he's showing his own carry prowess here. Both teams just constantly looking to fight him, with the Weaver getting caught out as well. For 45 seconds, he's hiding behind this tree here. Febby trying to use himself as bait with the Aeon Disc. Will they be able to find any kills here? Febby, his Aeon Disc instantly getting popped here. The Tide on the side can't find a good blink initiation. It's being cancelled for now. The X onto the Lina here. The PA charging in phase 4. There's the Blink Ravage. Catches out 3. 4 staff away onto the PA, trying to keep the PA alive. Stolen Ravage. Playhard looking to turn this one. And it looks like OB.Neon, they're just melting with the turnaround play. Zhao Yu in the front lines with the Viper doing all kinds of damage here. Palos is going to have to blink away. Arbang can't do much on his Weaver as well. They did manage to kill off the Kunkka. And Febby's Death Prophet unable to chase down Norman because of the spider legs, but they are still hunting. They're still fishing for this poor Snapfire. Fine.
He's just destroying with this Death Prophet. Throughout the game, he was on point. They'll try to fight this, but it's hard.
Yep. Weaver just walks in and gets lifted up to start off the fight here. Palos over the BKB. Takes out the Viper. The PA does manage to finish off the Weaver kill. BKB on Norman. His Snapfire on the front lines here, trying to see what he can do. But he's lost his TA, who may be forced to buy back if they want to stop this Roche going down. 25 with the fleet. Tough ask for OB.Neon to defend here. They've got 30 seconds on this TA respawn, and it looks like they don't want to commit to her buying back. So luckily they won't lose Mega Creeps here. They've got towers down bottom.
Tier 1 and Tier 2 on the bottom lane, but Lina...
Blink in.
Oh, this
Lina,
so
Mamang Dai. Okay. Turns, gets helped out by the Yules. Now looks like Yahweh in full retreat here. Naman not so lucky. Has to BKB. Can he get away from Young God? Looks like he'll be A-okay for now. Lina, Invis is there. Is there any detection? Yes, you betcha. Playhard's there with the gem. Finishes off the kill, and the Tidehunter could be next. Has to BKB to get out of the Nether Toxin. He's so low, and they can't quite finish him off. The Mortimer's Kiss is just trying to keep TNC at bay, but blinking in is Febby. The Death Prophet with the Aeon Disc and the Ghost Scepter. He's fearing them all back with the Spirit Siphons. The Blink Ravage comes out from Tide. Is there enough follow-up damage? The Rubik,
Stolen.
once again, he's stolen it. Can he get the Ravage in? 4 stuff, looking for it. Doesn't have the mana. Oh, no. Play hard. He thought it was his moment. It still is his moment. 3-hero Ravage. Young God follows it up with some good damage. He blinks in the trees as well. Norman on the Snapfire has just had enough. They GG out, and TNC are going to take game 1 of...
All of their heroes have something to hold you in place.
It's pretty scary. I mean, it's a very big difference to what we saw from last game, where their pickoff was very much lacking. The Tidehunter on TNC, so that's another one of those heroes, kind of like the Wraith King, that doesn't care all that much if you're, going to commit a lot of...
That's going to allow him to heal up a little bit. No X for the time being, but if he hits this torrent, this could be a kill. He's going to walk right into it. Is there a Tidebringer? There's a Brain Sap, so first blood goes the way of OB.Neon.
SCA attacker right there.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, Palace gets a kill.
Yep. Chase down the Tide, and now the Abatos combo. It's going to get the Gyro low, but it's Playhard who's got to get the hell out of here. Another Brain Sap in 7 seconds, but the right clicks will get the job done. Ends here, but the Ward scouts him out, and Tower going to go to the Tide. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Tiny's rotate in, trying to bring down Arbang on the Bane. They're trying to set up for this 8-minute rune. Arrow going to come flying through, hits the Tiny. The rune going to spawn top, so all this effort, and Yowe's like, I'm out of here. I want to go pick up this rune, as the Kunkka boat does finish off Playhard's Tiny. Febby X back. Pulled in, has another Spirit Siphon, so he's still getting some good lifesteal going, and Naaman needs to hit another arrow if he wants to get this kill, and Febby jukes it. Nicely done. This one has some one charges, no Ravage for now. TP rotation's coming. TNC, they want to defend this one. Ember, Yahweh shows up. Goes on Arbang's Bane to start things off here. There's going to be a grip. The boat coming in as well. They want Yahweh's Ember, and they'll get him. Nice use of the Fiend script. It's Tide. Still taking a lot of damage up here. They don't have their supports. It's actually Febby trying to push this mid to on tower, but the play hard Tiny does show up just in time to get on Ryu. Mars takes a spill.
Just going top. They want 10 Ryu.
Yep, his Mars had such a good start in a good laning stage, but it's been a couple of deaths in a row. Is it going to be a third one? TP rotation's coming as he does commit the arena, but they don't get him out of there. Bottom lane, similar play. Young God. He's got reincarnation, though. Whoa.
This will be hard.
TNC respond. They're TPing already. I see 3 TPs coming. They want to counterplay this one. The reincarnation going to slow everybody up as well. Palos on that gyrocopter trying to be bailed out by the Moonlight Shadow, but they're going to pay for this with the Gyro's life. The Ravage going to clip the Bane as well on the tree, so they get it +1.
And Arbang.
Tied, though.
Yeah, you just can't. This is really not the hero to go on.
Kunkka, he gets Ravage. He has a BKB, but he doesn't get it off. The Avatos is there. And they just delete him. The BKB had just been delivered not long ago, and TNC.
It's no problem. And then they get sick for like a month.
Well, TNC, they're sick of this game number 2. They're going for a high ground push. Nice 2-hero torrent. The spear, he doesn't actually connect on the arena. Febby gets speared out of the arena. Now Kunkka with the BKB charging forward, but they haven't killed anyone, and OB.Neon have used most of their spells here, including the Kunkka BKB.
Blink Ravage is there.
They start with a Wraithfire Blast. They Ravage to follow it up. Catches out the Mars. Onryu going to go down on the high ground. They clipped it to a couple as well. Nice Avatos combo. Brings down the Bane, and they want the Gyro as well without a BKB. He's got Nags, but he is just so vulnerable to this damage. Young God on the front line still has reincarnation. They're not done here. Zhao Yu on the Tidehunter will overstay his welcome as Playhard gets the blink toss back. It's a dieback for the Bane. Nice play from the Young God himself. As Young God is in the high ground, blinking in, looking for those kills. All these Roshan's towers and things are falling really far behind, but problem is these kills that keep adding up here. They're going to find Arbang once more. Now we're going to come through on the Tide here. He's got the Kraken, no Ravage, still on cooldown. As the Ember does die once, can they get the kill on him a second time here? Young God's Wraith King on the front lines is just causing all kinds of problems, and Yowei is just shredding through these heroes with the Flame Guard up. He's just getting slight after slight. Mamangdaya has no TP out, and with the BKB down, the Tide gets sniped on the backlines here, but the chase is on. They want Mamangdaya, and the toss back is there. They've killed off 4. They're looking for 5. It's going to be a team wipe here as OB.Neon get obliterated. Maybe back off and reset. They're going to get some vision down here. Palos still no BKB on his gyrocopter, and that means there's a Blink Ravage on a 3. Young God follows it up with a Wraithfire Blast. They want to kill the Bane first and the Gyro second, it looks like, but instead they come back onto the Gyro. He just can't move. The lockdown is too much, and Yowei finishes off Arbang's as well on Ryu. None of these heroes having BKB is a big, big problem as OB.Neon just get picked apart.
No, the Kunkka as well on the mid lane. He has the BKB, but they just call it. I think at this point, yeah. At this point, you just call it.